Well, greetings, dear ones. We are very pleased to have this time to speak with you again today. And so our writer has asked us to speak on the second area of interest in the survey she sent out recently, in which she asked for people's responses. What's hardest for you right now, or what would you like to transform? What would you like to change in your finances, your relationships, your health and well-being, etc.? What would that do for you? And so let's look at health and well-being today, dear ones. We're flowing energies to you to assist in whatever it is you're experiencing now in that area. So go ahead and bring up, if you wish, any area that's difficult for you. Anything about your health status, aches and pains in the bodies, or anything that's wonderful that you would like to continue. Maybe get even better with. More flexibility, more energy, more vitality, greater recuperative powers, stronger immune system. Anything that you wish to bring up, that you would like to improve or continue or heal in some way, just bring that up. And the higher selves are here, and we're just flowing energies to you. If you just open to receive for all of these issues. And some of them perhaps have been with you a lifetime, some may be fairly new. They've just cropped up over the past year or so. Whatever you are experiencing, that's fine. That is your path. There's great beauty in that. There's great power in it, and the power in it is transformation. It's transformative power. And you may feel like, well, the issue is I have a lack of transformative power. And we would say you would never lack that, because you've come in at this particular time when the sun is pouring down so many beautiful light codes, so many powerful plasmatic energies, and so many powerful flows and waves of monoatomic gold dust that reach every particle of your being and assist you remembering and reclaiming who you really are. And that's the transformation part. It's not that you need some new ability to heal, to co-create, as they say, to manifest what you desire. You have all that. It's a matter of bringing it back up to the surface. This is a beautiful, miraculous time. This is an astounding time. And of course, you'll say it's also exhausting. I'm getting body aches and pains and headaches and tired but wired sort of a thing, very sort of energetic some days and very slow other days, and it's just very strange. Might hear a ringing in your ears. You know, the Ascension symptoms, we've talked about this in other videos. It's not unusual that anyone would be feeling that, and all of you who identify inwardly, intuitively, as light bringers, as starseed, as spiritual seekers, use the phrase that you're most comfortable with. All of you are particularly going to feel it because you're watching inwardly, you're watching to see what's going on here, what exactly is happening. I know I speak with my spirit team intuitively all the time. I know that I travel etherically. I'm up on the ships, I'm in inner earth. I'm speaking with my spirit team and my soul family and all those involved in the same earth mission that I am, and connecting more powerfully to my soul and bringing in more soul strength and presence into my body. And I know I'm doing all that. And so part of me is always a bit vigilant. Is this the day that's going to bring forth Nasara? Is this the day that's going to bring forth my full memory of who I really am, where I've come from, my soul origins, my DNA? And many people reported things that are hard for them, but interestingly, they reported what comes to them in the context of knowing they're becoming a fifth dimensional being. So there wasn't this feeling of, oh, I'm just helpless and I'm a bit passive and lost. There was a feeling of activity in the responses. There was a feeling of, I know I'm moving forward. Even though I've got chronic pain, even though I've got insomnia some days, the weak bladder, the back hurting me, the knees or other joints causing me trouble. I've fallen several times and I've broken this or that. Or I was always active and athletic, but since that injury, I just feel that I'm sidelined. And so it's very easy to feel that, okay, Ascension is here, but it's not helping me any, and maybe it's left me behind a bit. So we're working with the higher selves, and just speak to the sun and just say, yes, I am ascending as we're working with you. For one thing, forgive the injury, forgive the illness, forgive the chronic issue. Just send love to it. Say, you're wonderful. You're perfect as you are. You've come in to remind me of something. And for another thing, forgive whatever's at the base of it. And that can often be past life injury or illness, stuck energies. It can be a lot of different things. So right now, we're just going to call forth all your past life aspects that are stuck in this feeling of ongoing chronic pain, chronic illness, disorder, injury, things that just won't heal, that won't change. We're calling all of these past life selves into this beautiful circle of light. And we're going to say to you and to all your past life aspects, and whatever they've suffered, put all that density into this beautiful white flame of the Divine Feminine. It's right in front of you, and it's going to transmute everything into pure sparkling light. It's going to return it back to pure, unmanifest, raw energy. And all that energy will be used for something wonderful. And just do this each day as you're awakening in the morning perhaps, or before you go to sleep. Pick up every bit of density you can't quite stand or believe, the people you can't quite seem to forgive, the feelings that you never quite found your life purpose, the feelings of aloneness, of frustration, never quite finding your life partner, or never quite healing as you would desire to. Whatever it is, dear ones, put it into that beautiful white flame of the Divine Feminine, which has returned to this earth. She has very, very powerfully returned to this earth. And just pick up all that density, just image that. If you're not good at imaging, move your hands as if you were picking up something heavy and just toss it into that flame. Make the motion. It's not hard to do, but it is a powerful thing to do. You're moving into your mastery. And yes, that means transformation. And it doesn't mean that where you are now is not good. It doesn't mean that at all, dear ones. It doesn't mean that where you are now is a mistake and you wish you could just erase it and life would be easier if you could. Because that isn't really the point. And so if you're looking at these little shoots, these little buds coming out on this lovely plant, you can see how they're coming forward even if there's going to be more cold weather. You can see how the promise of spring, as they say, has absolutely reached this beautiful being. And will we call this being a fool for putting out this lovely greenery when some mornings still go down to 31 degrees in Santa Fe? No, not at all. Not at all. Because this dear one has decided it's going to transform and bloom once again into its fullness. It knows the warm weather is coming, and you know the same, dear ones. You resonate with that. You also know that more warmth is coming, and not only in the weather, but in your life. And that which feels to have been stuck in a long, cold, dark winter is being brought out into the light. And again, some of these processes can feel to be a bit painful. Yes. Some of them can feel to be a bit difficult because old pain is coming up, old shock, old trauma. It can definitely feel very, very strange. And just let it. And send love right now. Send light to that part of you that just wants to scream or cry or explode in anger. Just send that out right now. It helps to sort of grip your hands in a fist or hit a pillow. That's all right. Bring up the frustration. The days go by very quickly now, and that can be difficult, we realize, if one desires to get a lot done in a day. It can be very trying, yes. And yet here you are, flowing by beautifully, just like this stream, which is very full at the moment. And you're experiencing all of this newfound strength and capability to envision beautiful things for yourself. Almost no one said, I can't envision anything better. I can't seem to do that for myself. And we would say, you probably can. You've taught yourself just to be small and to feel small because that seems safest. And so if you're ready to let go of the smallness, if you're ready to let go of this feeling that you can't move on, if you're ready to let go of this feeling that life is just tough and it always will be, then just say yes. If it helps to look at the sun, you can do that again. And say, yes, I am ascending. Regardless of how it feels, I am ascending. And we're just flowing energy to release the stuck places in every part of your body that is holding on to something dense, whether it's depression, sadness, intolerances for food or environment, joint pain, inflammation, just chronic pain of any kind. Sending all that into the light. Are you willing to let go of this, or is it a part of who you've decided you are? Are you willing to let this go, dear ones? Or have the complaints taken over as part of your day? Many of you said in the survey that you would love to youthen instead of age. You'd love to reverse the aging process. This is absolutely wonderful. And we greatly encourage it. Of course you can get younger. You're already doing it. And if it seems to be that you look a bit older as you look in the mirror, understand that that's because all this old toxicity is coming up to be released. That's all. That's why so many are drinking more pure water now. They're drinking only that which is pure, whether it's celery juice or fresh made fruit juices of any kind. They're releasing the need to prop themselves up with stimulants, and they're asking to cleanse their whole system. Absolutely wonderful. And this can rid one of many bodily aches and pains as well, because a lot of it's brought on by modern food and other aggravants. So unless your doctor or nutritionist strongly says that this is a very bad idea, we would look into fasting, juice fasting, water fasting, or just a juice detox. Or just a sort of detox such as you see in the Cleanse to Heal book by Anthony William. Absolutely wonderful. Now, possibly not everyone can do it, but if you can, if your health care practitioner says, yes, this will work for you, then you might want to give it a try. And what that does in that moment, dear ones, whether you're doing a cleanse or you're just cutting out refined carbohydrates and sugars and caffeine, what that does for you is tell you, it reminds you you're master of your own destiny. You are a co-creator of your own life. That's very powerful. And then you move from feeling that you're transforming into full ownership of your health, come what may. You're in full activity. And you're not requiring instant results. You're not requiring everything be solved in an instant. You're just moving forward. You're just showing your body that you love it and you want to treat it with the utmost of respect. So we're going to continue flowing these energies to you, dear ones. And we send our love and many blessings. And we are so thrilled at the light that all of you are increasingly holding. And as you hold that light, you're going to find it simpler over time, easier to release that which stands between you and becoming fully your fifth dimensional self, your higher self. And so we'll bring our writer back, and we send much love. Namaste. Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thank you so much for being here to listen to the collective and to absorb these beautiful higher energies. And I just want to remind or tell everyone that I'll be doing a Zoom call at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday afternoon, April 23rd, 2023. And so if you're on my mailing list, you'll get the Zoom link, or I can put it in the description below as well, and it will be your chance to ask the collective a question, and we won't be able probably to handle every single question, but we'll do what we can. And so just like these beautiful trees and bushes and plants, you know, you and I, our greenery is coming forth once again. And the Zoom call will be a chance to see what something like the Abundant Living program can do for you. And it has moved more fully into energy work and into energy releases and clearings and flowing healing energies to everyone. So while it doesn't guarantee healing of any one issue, it is a door through the density that you're willing to release now. It's one aspect, one tool that can assist you powerfully. So I send much love, many blessings. I hope you can join us. And if not, there'll be more Abundant Living podcasts here on YouTube. I send much love. Namaste.